I've gone through a lot, from traumatic, failed relationships. Mic check, mic check. Hey guys, it's Ify. Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a different type of video. It's going to be like a transparent video because I wanted to update you guys on what's been going on in my life. I know there's been a lot of change, it's been a lot of different content, started a new podcast. So many things have happened and you guys deserve an update. Just to give a debrief about who I am, my name is Ify. Full name is Ifeanyi Eze. Yes, I am Nigerian and proud, okay? I am 27 currently. I'm a mom of a 3-year-old. Love my baby down. I moved from New York City to DC 7 months ago on my own. And it's been a very pivotal change for me. I've been a hairstylist for 10 years. I've lived 20,000 different lives, okay? I've done real estate. I had a clothing business. I worked in the medical field. I did so many things because guess what? Oh, I was a event content creator. I mean, bro, I did everything. Like I did everything. Like you could literally look at my rap sheet. I've done everything. But guess what? That's what your 20s are for. It's to try and try and try again and figure out what you like. But anyways, I've always been the girl or the woman, 'cause I'm a woman now, period. I've always been the woman that has taken risk, that has done things scared, just done things just because I wanted to or just wanted to try it. And my page grew from me being a hairstylist and also navigating life in college. So my very first video was literally during my freshman year of college. And please don't go back and look at it, y'all, because it's crazy. No, I look crazy. I actually had to unlist some videos on my page because it just was not fitting with the brand today, okay? That had to go. As you can see now, I'm pivoting, I'm rebranding. I'm speaking more about resetting your mind, resetting your thinking, resetting everything, your life, mindset shifts, the faith, so on and so forth, growing as a woman. But I feel like I didn't give you guys a good reason as to why I'm doing this. Over the years, I've overcome a lot. I've overcome a lot of things. Like what people see online of where I've come and who I've been or who I am, they did not see the behind the scenes, okay? I've gone through a lot, from traumatic, failed relationships to depression, to career change, to pivoting, to moving cities, to being a mom that wasn't planned, to I've done so many things. Like it's crazy to even think about. And I have no regrets at all because guess what? It brought me to where I am today. Mindset shifts. And I honestly, like, even with this pivot and rebrand, I still don't even know. I'm just trying. No one knows what they're doing. Everyone is figuring it out every single day. And that's what I'm doing as well. I started a new podcast and it came upon me because I was watching this video, which is so on brand for me. I always see something and be like, yeah, I want to do that. I saw this video and like it hit me like, wait, I love speaking. I love talking about glowing up. I love talking about entrepreneur. I love talking about all these things. Let me just make a podcast. Put it on YouTube, put it on Apple Podcasts, put it on Spotify, whatever, and actually stick to this thing. I've been trying to do it every week. I really have, but I need to get better with that. Listen, I'm a mom, entrepreneur, so many things. I'm trying to. My brain up here is just on 24/7. Gotta learn how to shut it off sometimes. But I'm like, okay, let me actually make a podcast. I enjoy doing this stuff, so let me do that. And of course, like my YouTube channel is still gonna have some like day in my life. Like I don't really want to make it too much of a lifestyle. Like a lifestyle is still included in my content at the end of the day because I do speak about glowing up, about wellness, about eating right, stuff like that, going to the gym. But it's not gonna be too much. It's gonna be partial. Some of my videos are gonna have some lifestyle content because I know I do a lot of talking. So I definitely want to show you guys that I do the walk too. I walk the walk too. I don't just talk the talk, okay? We not frauds over here. But born and raised in the Bronx, New York, big BX, period. And even though I moved out of New York, I'm still New Yorker at heart. Like when I be talking, like the New Yorker is always gonna come out some point, some way. Like I know when I be talking to people be like, I don't hear a New York accent. Are you really from New York? I'm like, yeah, I am. It's just not activated. Like it's still in me, but like it depends on the city. Like I be code switching. I'm not gonna lie, I be code switching. Okay, because at the end of the day, I'm not rah hood gal. I'm not. I'm actually very just chill, sophisticated. So like that's how I talk. Chill, very chill, sophisticated, you know. But in certain environments, the big Bronx be coming out. It be coming out. It just has to. But outside of that, yeah, I've been an entrepreneur for 10 years. I've been in the hair industry since I was in high school. Since my junior year of high school is when I really started tapping into beauty and hair and all that. So I've always been into beauty. Started getting into hair more. I actually learned from YouTube. I started building my business, taking clients to my parents' home. I was taking clients to my parents' home for many years until I transitioned into salons, renting booths, and so on and so forth, working out of my college dorms and ultimately getting my own salon suite right before I moved. Being an entrepreneur and being a hairstylist has been a journey, a real journey that has helped me grow. It has brought me to where I am today. I've learned so many business skills. I've scaled my business. I learned how to serve people. I learned how to, do marketing. I learned how to communicate. I learned about social media. I learned so many things that are so valuable and transferable that I can apply to any future endeavor. And I'm always grateful. Always grateful. Like, trust me, no regrets. I have no regrets in life. Well, actually, I do. The one regret I have is not doing what I wanted to do earlier and not surrendering my life to God earlier. Those are my two regrets. Because guess what? I would have been farther than where I was supposed to be if I would have done those two things earlier. So this is your sign if you haven't done so. So I feel like this video is very just like casual, I'm literally sitting by my couch, just talking to you guys. Just very casual, talking to a camera. Weirdo. But I feel like there's just so many missing pieces that I haven't really spoke about, and I just jumped into the next season of my life without actually speaking on those things. And not saying that I need to pour out all my information. You guys need to know every single thing, just the different steps in my journey, because there's been a lot that has happened since my last YouTube videos. Like, I feel like now that I'm grown, I'm 27, like, I'm more mature, I'm more focused, I'm more future forward, I'm more very Christ oriented. So it's like, the type of content I post or talk about now is not who I was in the past. It's who I am and who I'm becoming. So a lot of my content now is just future forward, future talking, like how to help, how to reset, how to do this so you can help yourself and better your life, just like I did. I'm still a work in project, y'all. I'm still a work in project. I'm not perfect, but I have come a very, 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 very long way. A very long way. I'm telling you, my best friend can tell you. I've come a long way. It's just all part of the plan, God's plan, the glow up. I could talk about glowing up. I could talk about entrepreneurship. I could talk about God. I could talk about anything personal development for so long. Like, even some accomplishments I had. I started a book club last June. I actually make a year in a few days, and I read every single day. Like, it's crazy. Like, if y'all see let me show y'all my library. All my books aren't on there, but like all my books, and those are not even all the books. I took some out. Some of them are in my room. I'm telling you guys, I transformed my whole life. Not completely yet. Like, I still have a lot of work to do. I just want to show you guys that when you actually change your mindset, you change your daily habits, you change your thinking, you surrender your life to God, you just intentionally change your environment, change your circle, change your just everything. Like, your life is going to just by default is going to change with you. I want you guys to know this, because with me stepping out of this environment I was in for years, with me stepping out of a bubble, with me being renewed by God, with me renewing my thinking, I see the world so differently now. Like, the world is spiritual. I do not see the world how I did before. And I thank God. And with me not viewing the world how I did before, I see a lot of the areas in a lot of people's lives, especially women, because my content is catered to women. I see a lot of the issues in people's lives that is really detrimental. And I know because I was there. And because I'm a little bit ahead, I can see these things and help and guide people. It's also sad to see as well. It's just like, sometimes it could be people you know or people you see online, or just like personally, I'd be like, dang, like, if you would just focus on this, if you would just stop this, like, your life will be so much better by now. And that's why I'm using my voice, my God-given voice, to be that person, to be the vessel, to actually bring this message to people and help them. I don't want to just help one person behind the chair anymore. I don't, because I know my impact is bigger. I've always known I was meant for great things. And even though being a hairstylist is amazing, it's not the end of the road for me. It was just the vehicle that brought me to where I need to be today, with all the skills that I learned, all the education, all the knowledge, the experience. Like, I'm very overqualified for a lot of things. And, I've gone through a lot of imposter syndrome, a lot of doubt, a lot of fear, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of just voices in my head. And what I realized along the way is that that's all the devil is trying to stop. That's the devil trying to stop me from fulfilling God's promise for my life. That's the devil trying to stop me from stepping into that new elevated version of myself. And, I was going through that for a while. Like, I was going through imposter syndrome bad, like really, really bad. Like, I knew I was meant for more. Like, I'm telling you, I knew I was meant to do more, but I felt so stuck in this body, so stuck in this mind, stuck in this identity. I didn't know how to escape. Like, and it prevented me from, pouring into certain things, because I just knew there was more out there for me that was better, but I did not know what it was. And then when I realized what it was, I actually started to grieve the old version of myself. I actually started to cry. I started to be like, what am I really about to like waste all these years that I put into this thing to then start fresh and do? I was going through it, guys. Going through it like bad. But sometimes, in life we go through seasons, and I'm still in my isolation season. I'm still in my pruning season. I'm still in my season of development. God is pruning me. Diamonds need to go through that fire to sharpen itself and to become refined. And that's exactly where I am. And that's exactly where we all have to be. There's always going to be that messy middle, or that that gray area of our life that is between where we were or where we are to who we're trying to be. And I'm always grateful for the journey. I'm grateful for the suffering. I'm grateful for all the lessons, because that is just bringing me one step closer, And yeah, like, I really just wanted to update you guys on my life. I feel like I didn't give you guys a full update, but it's really just a general update on where I am right now, where I'm going. And my goal is to grow my podcast, grow my brand, grow my future business, and just help as many people as I can. My goals in life is mainly to serve God, to serve people, to walk in my purpose. Everything else is just a byproduct. Really, that is all I care about, God's will and assignment for my life. And I know that his will for my life is helping people and creating disciples. So that is my goal. That is my focus. And yeah, so this is why you guys see a lot of talking content, a lot of me speaking to the camera, because we are walking in our purpose. We're walking in our steps, catered by or curated by God. And I'm excited. Trust me, it's scary. Like, I'll be in here scared. I'll be like, I came to DC with no plan, like nothing secured. Like I literally just am moving by faith and not by sight, and just learning to trust God and to have faith and to have courage, build discipline, build resilience, build strength, build so many things, and become the person God wants me to be. That is all. And I'm so grateful for the people who have followed me throughout the years. Grateful for the people who have seen me grow. Grateful for the people who have stayed and the people who are coming. Because guess what? We're going on a ride, okay? And there's just so many things that I have to offer and give you guys. And I'm excited to do that. Because when I tell you, like, I love talking to people. Like, I'm literally an encyclopedia. I read so many books, so many different books. Like, I just be wanting to talk. Like, I could talk about anything. And you could ask me, I could talk about anything. The fact that I'm able to actually express myself and do it and talk about what I want to talk, I'm like, yeah, like, I can do this. I just got to put in the work, okay? That's what we're doing. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting always. Love you lots. Ciao.